All good. Uh, let's hop onto the chat. Before we hop onto the chat, all we need to do just check news for today. Like, do we have any data? So, Forex Factory. Yeah, man. 2 a.m. we have a news. 3:30 we have the news. 4:30 a.m. we have the news. There was a lot of news today, bro. And 8 o'clock there is no news. Okay. 9:45 we do have a news. So 9:45. So make sure before 9:45, which means 9:40, 9:35, you have to execute the position if you want to execute. Otherwise, it will be data bridge, data execution bridge, right? Yeah. So these are all over. So the only news we have right now is 9:45 a.m. Flash, flash manufacturing PMI, flash service PMI. Okay. To that folder. That's it, man. 9:45 the news. Okay. Now move on to the chart. The time is 8:13. So let's check whether we have something or not. If we have something, we can go for it. Otherwise, just call it a day. We just hop onto the futures. If we have something on futures, we can go for it. Black Friday sale up to 80% offer plus first month free. Just look at the last. What happened? So I had to pay $9 per month. Okay. So I had to pay $9 per month. Uh, $126 for 13 months, $9 per month. Let's go for the extension. Yeah, a good deal going on, but and there's okay, man. Let's move on to the chart. Bro, what's going on? Yeah, delete all the drawings. Quickly see the weekly expansion what's going on. So weekly it's expanded lower Sapphire. The push, boom, pullback, blow up, sweep some internal, sell off. Okay, it's break this level. These are breaker, value, getting taps, same sell off. Okay, and so far it's holding now. It's kind of getting ran through. Weekly is super bullish, bearish so far. Okay, really. We expect this is our draw on liquidity, but price still holding inside this range, right? So we considered this as our draw on liquidity last day since we did big displacement candle like this. But unfortunately, the whole day we didn't expect it didn't happen, right? It didn't close below this. Still, it's holding the price. So okay, that's something not good. And if you go to that time frame, this pentacular and trading higher. So we have the wick. We can plot. So it might go and sweep the high, or it might turn. Oh, it's reacted here at equilibrium level. So we can expect the price at this will be the draw on liquidity as so far. Let's check how it's gonna work. Okay, let's delete this. So let's draw one line right here because this is a equilibrium where the price kind of respecting consequent encroachment of daily, right? Consequent encroachment on so consequent encroachment of DCW daily candle bid or lunch. Why don't you put more things into that? Okay. So what happened here last day? It's a big sell-off. Next day it's recovered it back all the way up to this point, like where we consider that. So this is where we got broke and displaced, right? So next day it's just for the liquidity, go all the way up towards the this you can call it this is the swing low and swing high. So this is the fair value up. The price reach all the way up to this point, then it start to reverse its direction. Now it's can take a lows and trade higher to the consequent encroachment, and it's reacted here. Okay, that's good. So what else we have here? So yeah, wait a minute. Okay, it's equal lows here, and it's yeah, it's kind of what do you think, bro? It's kind of close above. Yeah, it's closed above and trade all the way up to what is this is the breaker, right? The swing low and swing high. This is the last down close candle before the enter. So this is the breaker. So this is where the price exactly stopped. This is where the price exactly stopped at the breaker. This is the breaker and rebalance to this level. You can clearly see the body and the you can clearly see the body. The body stopped exactly at this point. Only the wick go all the way up to this point. So the wick induced this point. The body stopped right there, right before this breaker. So that's a good sign. So over there, where I understand and identified the inversion in 5 minute, 1 minute, it's worked. That's the point. The inversion in 1 minute, 5 minutes, it's worked, and it comes all the way down to this level. Then it's pulled back. Then it's dropping down. This is just a news candle manipulation towards upside. News candle just manipulated towards upside. It's not a proper inversion. If it is an inversion, it should go higher. It should hold the price. If since it is not a proper inversion, it's so that's what happened here. It's go up, respect this breaker, drop down. Okay, sounds good. Drop down. Okay, inversion. We got 1 minute inversion. We got 5 minute inversion. So after that, there's no point for me to go for buy. I should go for sell. That's the reason why the 50% of the fair value gap, like the inversion candle, worked really good and it inverts the recently found bullish fair value gaps. But unfortunately, I go for buy. Exactly, I did opposite to the market movements. Yeah, that's what I missed in 2 days. In 2 days. Okay. Okay. Stop. Come all the way down. Close bullish. That's okay. Maybe we can expect the price to the previous high. We are not sure about anything, right? Yeah. This is the 1 hour candle. In 1 hour candle, if I'm just try to how do we have this? Just change it to standard deviation. Yeah. Um, so loss manipulation like before the change in the state, just mark the body of the candle. So there's a loss manipulation to the downside. You can fairly see what. Whereas if you just go further with. Yeah. So this is where the price exactly reverses direction, right? So in 1 hour we got a clean change in the state. For 1 hour got inversed. We got the change in the state with big displacement, rebalance to the breaker, and it's you can clearly see it's come all the way down, and its big news go all the way up towards my target. To- Towards my target. Inside this range, it started towards its direction completely towards the entry point. Make sense? Yeah. So once you see this pattern, you should look for buy and targeting opposite 5 gaps like this. But in this case, I was bullish until this point. So it's kind of close above, but it's not actually a flip. If it is a flip, it should hold. It's not a flip, so it's not holding. It's come all the way down. It's come all the way down. Boom. Okay. Come all the way down to this inversion plus this fair value gap level. Then like around 12 o'clock in the morning, holy fuck. From 11 o'clock itself, it started reversing. Not 10, 9, 10 o'clock itself, it started reverse completely. Rebalance, sell off. So here it started exactly at this fair value, like the last fair value that gives the price. It dropped down to this level, then it stopped to reverse its direction. So this is the place where you should be cautious. Drop down, you can take a loss, trade higher. Close above this fair value gap. Let me check what's going to happen today. So far, I'm not sure. So price stopped exactly at that. So price, okay. So this is the big in last day. So today it's trade higher all the way up to that consequent encroachment towards this fair value gap, like the fair value gap which manipulated use during the news. So it's got yes, it's shows respected now. It's respected now, and it's a consequent encroachment of this bid, and it stopped right there. Big displacement all the way down to this point, print equals, and now it's trade higher. Okay, all good. Move on to what time frame? What candle it is? 7:30. Come all the way down. Trade higher. Okay. It seems like it inverts these candles so far. Yeah. It seems like drop all the way down. Cleared out the news can data low. This is our data low. I'm trying to swap that level, just tap this level which didn't take equal lows here. To take the data low and big displacement upside. And if I go to 15 minutes, you can clearly see that. Exactly pays what happened. Is engineering the liquidity. So this is the fair value gap which we got right here, like at the for the whole swing, this is the optimal level, like inversion plus this fair value gap. Here what it's hold the price towards upside, it's keep on engineering the liquidity, which is kind of trendline liquidity. Go all the way up towards that equilibrium level or else to this fair value gap, whatever it is. So over there, what kind of price action we got? We got swing low, swept up this buy side liquidity. We got this change listed with big displacement, and it's taken out the new data low, yeah. So the data low has been taken out. Drop lower, the recently formed 15 minutes holding the price at 615, go all the way down, data low taken. This low getting tapped. Now it's a big displacement towards upside. It's kind of flip all these levels, but I like to see what's going to happen here. I'd like to see what's going to happen here. Okay, fine. It's a big displacement. I don't know what kind of displacement it is. Let me check what's going to happen now. That's it. Do we have any emotions here to look for any sort of model? No, nothing. Stop the reaction. Instantly recorded that, bro. I don't know. Could be, could break this level, reach previously high and swept, and then it sell off. We don't know. Could break this level, go all the way up to the previous day high and sweep this level and sell off. Or else it's keep on continuing higher. I don't have the damn clue what's going to happen next, which means it's not pretty clear or solid for me. If it is this, if it print any sort of model here, you can clearly target this, but it didn't print anything, at least in 5 minutes. If it print anything here, we are good with go for sell and targeting this equal lows, but it didn't happen. Okay, okay. And there is a consequent pushment. I'm gonna leave active on the so fine. We got that low high chain next to you, burn to see and spinning the single. So unless or until this swing high hasn't been taken, we don't need to worry. We can go with this bargain make a sell model. If it's break above, if this according to the price, if this break above, we can target this high and this high. This is our target for the day. So let's go. But to be honest, I'm not pretty sure about what's going on right now. Yeah. Actually, there is a good sell. Yeah. All right. So so what happened? It's a big sell off. You can clearly see it's flipped two fair value gaps. And rebalance to this recently formed fair value gap. Like there is no structure, nothing. There is no structure, nothing. There is no fair value gaps. There is no point for me to go for buy. So we got the big inversions. So it's rebalanced to this inversion exactly at the 50% level. It's we expect we got the inversion like we got the inversion like bullish inversion here. So we can enter here to the top of the sign targeting the opposite fair value gap. That's it. It's very simple. Else we can execute some limit orders. If it is a good inversion, I can enter. So I don't know, bro. If it is a good inversion, I can enter. But it's kind of a very weak, right? Very weak. I might think that this might hold the price, right? So this is all the whole concept, the key concept is as soon as we get the inversion in the first five value, we can enter. You don't need to think about the second one because it should hold. This is not the optimal one. If it's not holding, which means it's come all the way down to sweep some sort of liquidity. So as soon as it's closed below, you can enter. To stop at this high. And I think some lower prices like after this, what happened? It's inversed, go come all the way down, come all sorry, and it gives the pullback to rebalance this fair value gap and stop exactly at the 50% respect. We got these rejections and it stopped and what the further confirmations like it's rejected. After that, we got the kind of close below. So we can expect this. Yes, this is the inversion plus this fair value gap. It might hold. This is kind of these are the things are discretionary things. It might happen, it may happen, it may not happen. So we don't have the data yet. So what we need to do, we should have the standard protocol. Last day I just write some. I wrote some of the plans, what I need to do, what kind of mistakes I have right now. So I have to go through that. I have to go through that because most of my trading is kind of random. I'm not following a rule. I'm kind of getting greed, revenge trading, and easily lack my control. Like easily it's like I'm going out of my control. So I have to be in control, be disciplined. So I'm not sure about what's going to happen. It's the thing is I have some data given. So that is some data given to me time and time again. So according to the data, I can take some decisions. So it's not in my hand. It's going to work or not. As soon as I entered, as soon as I put the position, set the proper optimal stop. That's it. All I have to do just wait and see what price reacting. So just the price is right, we are wrong. So if the price accept our execution, which means we are aligned with the market. We are aligned with the market. Yes, we are aligned with the market and market sentiments, everything. If market did something wrong or it's stopped me out, it's come low, you should accept that because market is right. So so unless or until it's hit a stop, don't do anything. Don't do anything. As soon as it's reached that 1 is to 1 point, all you need to do is just close that portions. Not right now because I'm in drawdown. So if I'm doing that, which means the time span of getting back to break even is higher. So I'm not going to take portions. If I'm going to book, I'm going to book full position in 1 is to 1.5, 1 is to 1 and 1 is to 1.5. Or else I'm actively trailing my position. I'm not gonna follow that role because I'm already in 3% drawdown by risking big. Now I'm just executing the good risk. If I'm just taking if I'm take 1 is to 1, that's good. That's good. That's fair enough. If I'm taking something else like I'm taking Porsches like 250 and I holding this is not the time to do all those things. This is the time to wait, focus, relax, get the good entry, just execute it. Try to get out of that drawdown stage. Start trading like the past 2 weeks. I'm not even follow my plans, but if I follow my plans, most of the trades are not a losers. I know that most of my plans are not a losers. Today, you can clearly see the market is not. You don't have still you don't have any idea. Like yeah, it's reacted. It's already happened. A lot of things already happened. It's reacted that it's hold this value of holding push the price higher. It's keep on engineering the liquidity go all the way up and swept this. No, I don't think it's swept a lot. This is internal for this swing, right? Um, yeah, this internal got swept right there. We got the change in state. Come all the way down. Take out the data low. No, it leave the data low open and rebalance with this value up. And now it's take out the data low and here it just tap that previously low, and it's give a big displacement to the upside. I don't know. I don't have damn clue what's happened here. I like to see this kind of price action before I going for an entry. Then I can understand. So the reason why I'm not selling here, it's not something because this is see this is strong buying candles. How should I go for at least if it's go up and sweep and then it's print a model? That's good. That's we got at least a recent sweep, but now it's what happened. It's kind of pulling back. It's a weak pullback. I don't know what happened. It's gonna hold here or it's sweep here or it go come all the way down and then it's moving. I don't have any clue, bro. So this is something I should avoid. But this is where I could execute because it's come all the way down because it's flipped to fair value gaps. And that fair value gap, it's kind of rejecting here. As soon as we get this candle, like as soon as we got the candle close at 90% of the last week close, we can enter this, put the stop at that. And we can, so if I just did that, what is my risk or ratio thing? This is buy and this is short, right? So if I'm executing my position of the next candle open or whatever it is, so I want to put my stop at this, what place? So not this candle like this. This is a inversion candle, right? I put the stop at this high, the candle high. Whereas my risk should be tight, right? And I'm willing to hold my position to the midpoint of this level. Yeah, pretty solid, bro. Minus 1.7. That's good. That's good. So what happened here? So I'm understand the price rebalance to this level. And it's clearly hold. And we get a good drop. So I entered here, put a stop at this inversion candle high and expect some honest one. So this is my honest one. I got my honest one. So we can clearly target this. This is my target. The midpoint, whatever it is. And if you expect honest to, give me honest to. Yeah, bro. We got that honest to. So the ticket close with our profit. Honest to, but it's kind of adamant. It's kind of not model. So if I'm just move on to 1 minute, not to close my positions inside this level, like let me check. So inside this level, willing to close my positions. But what kind of things will tempt me to close my positions? Let me check that. Just for a moment. Is there something underlyingly changed so I can close my positions or what? Okay. It's keep on dropping low, right? So this is where we got that inversion blow. Fuck. Yeah, 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 yeah. So for this swing, this is the equilibrium level, and we already have this big inversion, right? We already have this big inversion. So inversion plus this bearish fair value gap is as soon as price rebalance to this level. That's a fucking good entry, bro. Why the hell I'm not entered here? Because I'm in the buy position. That's the reason why I'm not entered. It rebalanced to that fair value gap exactly at the 50% level, and with this level, like this fair value gap. So you can really see price failed to close above. And we got all we need what? All we need what? In order to see lower price, all we need what? Lower price at least. So this is not nothing. This we don't find any structure here, right? We need a structure like this. So you just sweep and rebalance to to this value. Then it's drop lower. So this is where we got like one, two, three. This is where we got the fair value. Okay. So as soon as we rebalance to this level, to this fair value, which is already inversed, we got this fresh fair value. It's not even tapped. It's rebalanced to this level. You can clearly see the price action here. We got this inefficiencies. I accept that. What happened here? Why it's ran through? Because the draw is low. That's the reason why it's got ran through. It's give some fake reaction and get ran through. Okay. So what happened here is so price rebalance to this point. It formed a fair value gap. That fair value gap, the holding the price, pushing try to push higher, but failed to break above this fair value gap. Like which means 50% level respected drop lower. Again, try to trade higher, but this value of holding and this value getting disrespected. And this is the breaker for us. And the next candle trade higher. So, which is okay. Yeah, we got the break. We also got this fair value gap. So we as per my wish, it's respect inside the fair value gap. It's disrespected. It's respected. So it's respected. It's found a fair value gap, and it's called and it's kind of selling down. So this is a breaker, right? So try to trade inside the fair value gap, try to trade inside this range. Like it stopped right there. It stopped right there. Next candle started drop lower. And the second inversion we have here. So it gives some reaction, like inside this it gives some reaction, fail to break this level, tap this fair value gap, drop lower. You got this inversion. Right? You got this inversion, drop lower towards this fair value gaps. And this is the crucial audience, this is the 5 minutes fair value gap. And this is also this it gives some reaction towards upside, but it's also drop lower. So let's keep on drop lower. And inside that fair value gap, what happened here? What kind of signature I got here? Change the state, displacement, pulling back to the breaker or to this inversion. Basically. Got it? Drop all the way down. So inside this range, what kind of precision we got? We got what? We got we got the change the state with big displacement. That's engineering the liquidity here. Drop lower, like engineering the liquidity here, drop lower, swept, internal swept. Like you can really see the internal sweep. And again, we got this internal sweep. One more time, trade lower. We got this good inversion with this candle. It's good push. It's a good reaction. Right. So this is more than enough for it to close the position. But if you are in the position like we said this time we got to change the state, like to change the state, we got this inversion. So as soon as as soon as it got inversed, we don't have any business right. Then inside the fair value gap, especially the price already to the recent point, dropped to the recent point. So we got this change the state. We got this change in the state. Okay. Stayed higher and rebalanced this place one more time, swept, it was swept, and we got swept, we got this. We're just waiting for the candle close above. The next time it's like a trade lower, when the close below this, we got this inversion with a good displacement. We got inversion plus this break. So we are good to go for at this time. We enter here, put a stop at this point, targeting higher prices, especially which is my target. That's not a ground. Okay. If I'm just holding this position, what happened? It's trade one more time lower, cleared out this level, then it's more higher and I technically side. It's fine. It's actually not really different. Okay. I might not receive a decent salary this time. After the trading session, if I execute any positions after this trading session, I have to check my data, which means I have some writings, I have some notes, I have something in front of me. I have to check that what kind of things which I'm doing right now is it's correlate with this kind of things. What kind of things I'm still doing. I have to understand all those things. So let me check quickly the um, sessions. Okay, okay. It seems like news candle low has been taken. We got that change in the state with big displacement. We got this fair value gap in all time frame recently happened. And we can clearly see the fair value gap which we got here got inversed in 4 hour. In 1 hour, like in 15, like in 4 hour, it's kind of the news data low has been swept. Big bullish candle. So okay, that's something good. And we are also already inside the last inversion fair value gap. Okay, sounds good. And moving very see, okay, we also got this inversions. In 15 minutes, if you find this, you already invest all these levels like the fair value gap, which is very crucial for me. Everything has been inversed. And let's if this change the state, let this big displacement area come out to 5 minutes. What happened? I don't know. Okay. Just for my reference, I don't. Oh, shit. This. And just for my reference, don't This is already acted as a acted, so we just noted that. That's it. You can take a look at the bottom and do displacement higher. Yeah. So if I can just identify the sessions, so Asian session, but yeah, okay, time is 8:51, bro. So we don't need to waste any more time. Just go hop on to the futures chat. So far, it's late for anything to take out. Wait for the London high to take. Just set some alerts here. This is the London high, and this is the USD high. So let me check what's going to happen now. Don't need to be rushed or something like that. So far, it's pumping higher. So It's rebalance on my travel growth speed. We don't get any changes with nothing. We come on again. Actually, we come on again and again. Not speed the level actually. I think it's good. It's on kind and gradually doing speed a lot. Yeah. So actually speed, speed, come all the way down. Maybe we should just. It's not. It's a tiny speed, I guess. It's not all. It's a tiny speed. It's a tiny speed. Which is very good. And we got quick displacements. So that's the point. And split activities are again rejected. So you know, okay, sounds good. So let me check what's going to happen after it's reached this point. So now I should move to master chat. I have a 53, so we can we can go with master chat here. Because so then we can quickly go and plot what's going on there. Okay. So daily yesterday there was a big sell blow. Yesterday there was a big sell off. I don't know what kind of sell off it is. So you can clearly plot this level. This is a 50 to 60 the weekly bring down for this bullish range. Okay, sounds good. So beautiful sell off last day. Um, beautiful sell off. And if you want to see this is the level let's give this swing, this one swing, right? This that swing and price exactly reach this point. The next day candle just swept the low, swept this previous day low and rebalance to the for this earlier beautiful and go to 4 hour. So in 4 hour we got a big displacement candle. So for this range we can look some sort of selling price action at the mid level or like equilibrium level to be honest. So 9:45 we got the news right. Yeah. So you need to be very careful. Do after 10 o'clock you can't go for anything. If 9:30 market open, 9:45 we do have data, so we need to be very careful, highly careful today. Even if we don't enter, that's good. Monetary. So according to my knowledge, um, reason like yeah, the color should be orange. The color should be orange. Okay. So we got this liquidity. Let's say the sell side liquidity has been taken. Beautiful. Okay. We got this big bearish value here. So if I just mark this here and mark that equilibrium here, sounds good. Okay. Last day it's a big displacement. Price consolidated 4 8 12. The 12 hours people price consolidated here. And it's finally it's speed this level now. It's this is what we want, bro. This is what we where we need to check. Liquidity taken consolidated here. We got a big swept in high time frame like in 4 hour. So we got this. We already have the idea of price will rebalance to this value to this points. So price trade lower means we can because price already swept this low. We got a sweep. So we got this big wick. So we can plot this big wick. Exactly, I think that's 25 percentage. Start to react bullish. From 25%, from 25, what end? It start to react bullish. What we can expect the price to reach this point, this area, this big inefficiency should fill, right? Go to 1 minute, you can clearly see that. So the recently formed fair value gap got rebalanced. Swept the first leg, we got a clean sweep of the liquidity. The next candle indecision. Next it's three lowers. Clear up, take this low out, and for this swing, it's the expected stop right there. It might be at 25% if I'm not wrong, a bit below the 50%. Now it's start to move higher. So my optimal thing is it's will reach this levels, right? Okay, that's my plan is go bullish inside this range. You need to be bearish. That's it. You can go bullish till this point, till the equilibrium level, till this inversion candles. Okay, we got the change the state now. We're getting the change the state and inversion now. See, it might recover all the price. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Right? Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. If you see that, if you see that the the first leg rebalanced this family gap and cleared up this second leg, then it's print a high, then it's print a high and close here, which means here it's closed. Like over there, we can see like it's a big rejection candle, like in 4 hour and 1 hour. And price drop down to that discounted fair value up in 15 minutes. That's where you need to be focused because we already bullish because we like to see price rebalance this level, right? We already cleared up this low and we already inverse this candle. We already inverse this candle. We already have the bullish fair value. So if you go to high time frame, it's a clean liquidity sweep. The major liquidity has been taken. Recent value got revisited, swept. We got that big inversion in 5 minutes or 15 minutes, and we got a bullish fair value created in 15 minutes. It's all good. So next what? If you go to high time frame, it is a clean break. So it's a clean break. So next candle, what happened? Next candle formation is create lower. Revisit this fair value gap. If you just plot or mark to this fair value gap up for me, okay. So this is the clean inversion, the fair allocation, and you balance this level, which means it's so for this swing. Wait a minute. As it is here. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what's a range. What is this range? So just plot this range. From this point, so he said like body to body, right? So the body to body, this body to holy fuck, bro. Fuck. So if you plot this range, price drop lower all the way down to that 25. You can clearly see price stopped at 75% and just a bleeding down with this placement upside. So this is where you need to agree with the position. So did you get any confirmation here in 5 minutes now? What about in 1 minute? Okay. So first let's take here's it this recently found a file value there. Here we got the change the state plus inversion. So we entered here to stop at this low. So if I go for entry, enter here and put this down with this down. And from exiting, this is 1:1 for me. All good. First leg taken, we already have the tree biased file. We already have that engineered liquid at the top because it has a high time frame efficiency. So first target should be this, second target. So what happened here is we enter here. Let's go all the way up to this point. Then we start reversed. So if you plot this whole range, price reverse towards this breaker. So this is where you got the breaker, right? This is where you got the breaker to this inversion candles. to this point where we already expected. We already got the 15 minutes fair value gap here. But below the 50 percentage level, below the 50% what happened? We got again a market maker by one of the big displacement. This is what we want. So in this case, you might not enter this move because it's already expanded like a crazy, right? Because we already have the pre-biased execution, pre-biased entry. So we can put the limit order right there and put the stop loss at this point. Targeting higher prices, especially in this liquidity. That's a decent risk position because it's nothing for me to go for short, right? Every time from aligns, if you see that it's a clean inversion change the state, so place most probably revisit this place. So like I'm just wanna put my limit order right there. It will activate it right here. In 15 minutes, what happened inside this range? In 15 minutes, print the low, print the high, sweep the low, inversion, change the state, big displacement. And go all the way up, run all this liquidity. This is engineered liquidity, run all this liquidity. So still I am expecting the price to go higher. That's something fair enough. Yeah, that makes some sense, right? But when it happened. It happened not in my time frame. That's the problem. If I'm getting this kind of entries, that's my entry. That's my A plus entry. I can enter this with the stop at this level. I'm expecting the price to play out. And you can clearly see for this whole swing where the price reversed. This level is the optimum entry point. OTE, if I'm not wrong. This place is the OTE. This is where we get again a market maker buy model. This is a market maker buy model. This is again a market maker buy model inside that 15 minutes. So inside the 15 minutes, below the 50% quotant, it resides some fair value gap, inversion fair value gap plus this breaker. We got a big fair value gap here. Series of fair value gaps. Okay. Inside this thing also, as soon as it reaches that 25, like the 75, basically it's 25 for this. If you plot this way, it's 25. Like for the whole quadrant, it's 25, 0, 25. So it gives a beautiful retracement, healthy retracement. As soon as it's reached this point, it stopped right there. Revisit this quadrant, right? Stop right there. Revisit this quadrant. Come all the way down. So you can clearly see the swept. Swept hardly need to see the inversion plus change the state. But that inversion and change the state is not something cool. It's kind of big displacement candle. We need this kind of candle, but how can we enter after that? So if I wait for some confluence like the inversion candle, it's already moved to a certain extent. It's already moved. So it is not it is not it is not something I can execute, right? It's already moved to a certain extent. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is the eight. This is the A plus plus. This is a good entry, bro. I accept that. This is a good entry. I accept that. It is a lower time frame entry. This is a higher time frame entry. That's the reason why it has more volatility, more confidence. The way the price moving is pretty good. Drop lower to this thing exactly at the 25 percentage. Stop with the price stop, and you can clearly see that below 50% of the power will get print a low, print a high, sweep the low, price. So as soon as we identify this pattern, we don't need to think twice. We just enter here and put stop. We just enter here, put the stop before it inversed. Because it should invest if the market is valid. This is a place we should enter the position. It's already to the decent level, like low, high, low, sweat. We are revisiting this value. So most probably it continues. It's invest on pushing invest in the long side. That's something so good, bro. Hindsight plays action, but it's good actually. Hindsight plays action, though it's pretty good. So far, what happened? Okay, we got this big displacement candle, and it's cleared out all these liquidities. Should we expect the price to reach these levels? No idea, right? So all we can do is just mark out this level here just for a moment because this is what we got right now. So liquidity already swept. You visit this price. Okay, let's keep on holding. Clear out this level. We get this inversion. Boom. Decent pullback to this level. We got a clean change the state. Nice displacement. It's also close about this level yet. So we need to be bullish until unless or until we are proven wrong. This it's a big inefficiency. It should get filled. I marked that 15 minutes. So I marked the 15 minutes. Let me check how it's gonna go on. 15 minutes. I marked the 15 minutes for one here. So it's getting tabs. Bottom. Okay, fine. 9 8. Okay. So for the whole moon, if I just want to plot this, for the whole moon, like till this point to this point, click on this point, and move down the time frames. So the whole range should be from this place to this place or what, whatever it is. We can expect the price to reach this area. So we can expect the price to reach the consequent interest window. That's it. So I'm expecting the price to reach at least to the consequent encroachment. Mm. The market is not clear, don't enter, don't do nothing, just be cash. Just be cash. Walk away. And so let me hop into okay, some understanding in Nasdaq what's going on right now. Okay, yeah. This is what I expect the price to come. Okay, what about in Gbpusd? What's going on? Holy fuck, bro! It's print the market make a sell model, bro. Fuck off. What happened here? We manipulated high, like we swept the high. We got this inversion. We got this change in the state. We can enter this position, boss. There is no doubt about it. I thought it's going like no, it's just manipulating high. We got this change in the state. We rebalance this vehicle. What's the risk here? We can enter this position. The risk is going to be 16 pip, so we can go with three contracts. So it's a good entry, bro. We should go for it. At least to understand it. Mm. Or else I should wait for the pullback. It's already break this level. Um, it's a good place to enter, but it's a good Okay, we executing one question 100K because we already have the plan. Let's go all the way up. Swap this internal. Swap this internal. We got this inversion. We got this in the state. We should do enter here. So I'm just gonna execute two lots in my 50K. Or else can I put okay if there is any chance for me to get a pullback to this level again? So let me check if it gives it could gives okay. That's something cool I did. So go with three lots. Okay. So go with three here. Three bears go with three here. Stop loss should be at the swing high. We got the breaker. We are executing here. Good point. So I want to see the shot should play out. This is my stop. Okay, the candle high. Like to see this play to honest one. Partials for precision. That's my plan about. Yes, if I'm not wrong, we can draw the limits in terms of the base. This is just a bit more. So the enter honest one, please honest one. 1.30944. Don't think we're intending projection, but I 1.30530. 1.30530, 1.30530, stop measures, 1.30943, 1.30943, which don't think maintenance, just obviously the section. I already have the bias, like, how we got here. And the family just keep on holding, and putting on last time high, like, expect this thing to hold. But it's been market maker by more than 5 minutes, so you don't need to worry about that. And in 5 minutes, we got this moment for you. You might wish this guy earlier. So we got the 5 minutes for earlier. You got it. Could be winning day, could not be winning day, I don't know. Let me check. So before the left, I need to check. Will be mistake, right? Okay. 1.30944. 1.309. If 1.30934. Target something. If I'm not wrong, I should target 1.306, 1.305, 1.305, 1.207, it might fall, it might not fall, I don't know. Let's move on to not exactly how that that's everything. It's a news day. I don't know what's going to happen in the news. Okay, 9:45 and fuck. In a matter of 25 minutes, we're going to get a news. All good. We are already entered. Already decided that level we can go for short. This is just only thing I want to focus on is how about the daily whatever. 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour is not something cool, right? Correct. So we already have the biggest margins. We don't need to go through all those things again and again. Let's just go ahead and mark these levels. Now we know why, if I'm not wrong, why I'm wrong. If it's 1 hour and 4 hours is kind of 4 hours was bullish. That's one thing is not so bullish. And in 1 hour, it's news. It's after the news scandal. After it's clear out the news scandal. For, after it's clear out the news scandal, it's a big displacement fair value gap, and it's in 1 hour. It's flipped the fair value gap and created a bullish fair value gap. So I don't know what's going to happen inside that. Might hold and push higher because it seems like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's the way it's formed is not. It's very super bullish right? So I'm not sure. Let me check and this is what I'm 15 parallel here. Sounds good. Mm, we already got all those information, motion, holding, change the state. Earlier, we can expect some continuation towards this. At least we can target this liquidity, right? At least this liquidity. It can go high. It has the potential to go higher, but you can expect at least this. Let's move on to 4 minutes. Okay. In 5 minutes, we got this. That's good. In 1 minute. Fuck, the market leader open, bro. With that confusion, if I get the market open, fuck. If the market open all day, okay, fine. We are aware of an issue with live traders where traders are unable to play orders, checks, traders stuff. You can do it later, bro. Hmm. Market open. Nine till 10 o'clock, we have to sit down our hands on watching this 9:40. We do have data. So we just following it and watch the pre section, what's going on. Hmm. Yes, this is the BST. How are you gonna trade? So I have the style right, just trade like that. It's only the university which I invested in it. What was it? I don't know. She just You have a great content about. Yes, I fucking don't like it. Really, I think great content. Great, now she was 8 to 1 not even plan to stop it. Yeah, plan to stop the you plan to stop. അതുവரைക്കും താങ്ങാൻ പറ്റില്ല അതാണ് എനിക്ക് സർക്കാർ അതൊക്കെ കിട്ടുന്നു knock on the brain commander. The actually turn out of and what's the to do? Let me look along later. $10. Let get was controlled in the then continuous to right. But to get settles maybe I can't. The problem with what is going on, I don't listen in the society not even. Yeah, it's going for the success. Let me check the news can follow on another country. It's nice fuck. Come on. Almost a lot of them is happening in two. I don't think that. It's fine. It's just no. That's it. What was my kind of it? I like it. So I don't like to look up. It's fuck. One night I met one patching junior. I think this online politics that's not much. So technically, let's not check. And I don't know how to like, but I just like this. You do something like yeah, that family is solving. You don't need to worry about anything so far. You are going to get a news in 9 seconds. Let me check how's the news going to be. It's pumping up. The fucked up. It's pumping down. We are good. Okay. 9:55. Time better than this time. I'm not here about that. 9:45 no someone evaluation. Oh man, what's up? Schedule audio to the group. Change history. Feedback to achievements. Large company. Okay. Focus on attention. What the bro? Pass the challenge first time. This person's confidence. Fuck up. So challenge passed. Liquidity taken. Challenge passed. Sure. Sure. Liquidity taken. Like what happened? Market up. Already we had a key plan. As soon as we got that innovation, we entered. This is a super business. As soon as we got this innovation, we entered. So if I entered here, it would be so good. I entered here. Let's kind of keep on respecting and good. As long as it's respecting here, and it's trade higher, don't develop liquidity. Super. First time, first step and first. Super. Congrats. 3,000 dollars. Who helped me in this process? My friend. Yeah. I think someone helped me to take my phone to play game, right? Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Holy fuck! Repeat it from researching. First, we look at the so at first, I continue. 53 is going to active evolution. Western letter evolution. so much like that. Profit learning. Exactly. 100%.
So the game over. Fuck. Fuck off, man. Okay. Fuck off, finish. After but I trust this bro. This is not something crazy. This is what I trust. I expect this is should be my wrong. Let me tell you how it's gonna go. And this is not something I close because this is I consider it as information manipulation. So look at this speed where I expect the price to reverse. You got a clean inversion with this chain industry, so next time I enter, I put a stop at this low, which is super crazy because I wrote almost big stoppers. As per my wish, the next candle, expecting that inversion, this tiny paragraph is inversion we're expecting, drop higher, so trade higher. It's exactly it flows my question at 75 points. It's all about the points. I'm not think about my draw indicator should be this. This is my draw indicator that I marked in the morning. So expecting the price to reach this point. Okay, so according to me, my draw liquidity is higher. The decision final draw liquidity. And as of now, I expect the price to reach this point. Noted. We got in swing. We got this meter. So this will be my internal swing. Let me check how it's gonna work. If I'm right, it should be a market maker buy model. Otherwise, I'm not. If it reaches this point, I'm not. Holy fuck, man. That's kind of lucky to do. I'm rich. Not good. 7 hours, I couldn't be able to do nothing. Two entries to buy, you know, and to stop is pretty crazy, right? Well, it's 2%. Stop should be here, right? This is our inversion. The displacement you should put a stop here, or at least put here, or I put here. So this is ultimate stop.
This is a clean and quick scalp and exit the price. Quick draw, so you don't need to be think much about anything. Bro. Reset the account, validate it to some profit. All you need to do is just go patient and pass the challenge. That's it. Listen, for $82 up, just go patient and just pass the challenge. That's what I want. Don't go anything. Just be patient and pass the challenge. Start your bro. Fuck. 30 seconds execution. Maybe I'm lucky today, bro. But, you know, the tick exit, bro. Fuck off. The tick exit. 70. Wait, not 70. To the tick exit at the game. Fuck. No. Still it's right restore. This is also good, but this is pretty good. Oh, no, 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 no. This is good or bad, bro. 30 seconds, right? I'm after the 30 seconds, bro. I entered here. Fuck. I entered here. Wait. Still, I believe the price is going to go higher, though. Wait a second. These are all liquidities. So initially, I entered here, not here. Entered here. Now it is growing. I paused it. It's not going to be sustainable. You don't need to drag this. No matter what. You're not supposed to drag this because you just a kind of the model is good, but take profit is good, but your stop loss and the risk reward is awkward. And again, so please just sweat, drop lower. As soon as price reach this point, I get the market maker buy model again like low, high, sweat, eager to change the state I entered here to the stop at this low, expecting the continuation towards this and this point, but it's stopped me out again. But it stopped me out again. Okay, sounds good. So in this, all I need to do is just come back to detail. Is there any mail from this? Maybe whatever it is, it's up to him. It's up to him. Simple pay policy request a pivot after you remove after you accumulated 5 days of $150 or more. That's it. You can maybe target business because wait, they cannot travel. Still I expect the price to go higher, but still price didn't do anything. So no scalp on the long term. Got lucky. The reason why I type got lucky today because bro, genuinely, genuinely, it's the recent liquidity taken. Like after this inversion, it's recent liquidity taken, but the risk reward is fucking awkward. At least if I catch that move in this, in this limit order, like here, it will be good if you keep my stop here. It will be at least a good risk of if I catch my entry here. This it's 1:1, but my risk score ratio is pretty awkward here. If this is also not even 1:1, this is also not even 1:1. Both are negative risk score, bro. Fuck. It's all about trade management. Bro. It's all about trade management. And it's said on the 12 but the trade management and most of them. Like a trade management, micromanagement, it should be. So the thing is, it's all about trade management. It's not about micromanagement, it's about trade management. So how you manage your trade. So as per my rule, I should hold my trade at least honest to him. But both are not giving honest one, bro. This is not giving honest one, this is not giving honest one. If I'm just looking for that, just because I put in more lot, big lots, decent lot size, I'm just make something out of it. If I'm not putting decent lot size here, then see that, bro, this is my execution, this is where I close my profits. I'm just catch that 75 points. That's it. I'm just catch that 75 points. That's it. But I put the decent stop. Actually, no, I just catch the decent execution. That's it. So today, almost I'm done. I don't want to trade anymore. Let's read it out. Congratulations on becoming a top step founder today. Almost 7, 8, 9 accounts I blown. Bro, this is the account I passed. Even though I almost blown that account. My friend, take that account back to from drawdown to break-even point. From the break-even point, I've started trading, and I'm just kind of fucked it up. So I need to activate that account, and I'm not going to risk more than $150. So my risk is $150. I try to take $150. That's it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Bro, in future I have to do a lot of things, lot of homeworks, bro. This is not something good. Think about it. I'm just executing the trade. Oh fuck. Executing a trade and close it, not even giving one issue one, bro. The risk reward is fucking awkward. I know that. This is something I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm just lucky. Second execution, first execution is hit by star. Second execution is purely stop loss. Purely stop loss. Thank God it's moved to 75 points and turned back to stop loss. Otherwise I'm fucked up. Okay. Reset account, close account, cancel, close and cancel. Yeah, bro, absolutely got lucky today. There is no point of like this is something good. Like already had a prepared plan. Like as soon as price here sort of modify, I would go for an entry, but it's not. I clearly know it's not a good entry, right? It is not a good entry. In market open here. Kind of open waiting here. Drop lower. Uh, one, two liquidity has been taken. This is the liquidity which I marked for one and two has been swept. And this is the high tension channel here. We got the 1 meter inversion, so we got a clean liquidity level. So I entered here, closed here. That's my plan. If it's break and displace and created a failure, then this swing could be a valid one, right? If that's break, but if it break this level and displace and created a displacement like higher, then we can trust higher prices. But unfortunately, what happened here is it just swept the high. You can clearly see we just go all the way up, swept the high. We got a in 1 minute I don't find anything, but in 30 seconds you can really see that inversion. We got a clean inversion in 30 seconds, but clean inversion in 30 seconds with the big displacement candle. In 1 minute, yeah. After this it's big displacement which created this bullish bearish alpha. It's get respected. If you plot this, the 50% of the level respected, drop lower, trade out this liquidity. Let's try to trade one more time. Again, it's drop lower. This is something make me feel a bit convincing, right? The major liquidity taken, we got that inversion, we got this change in the state, link back to the 50% level to the inversion point, then we give some good reaction. So we entered here. So definitely I want to see how it's gonna play out. So I'm just entering this trade with the stop loss at this window and targeting. This is the whole plan for the whole day. Right? Yes, I still believe the price is going to go higher. I'm not adamant, but the data showing that there will. Okay, so we got the sweep of the liquidity. And we already asked the pre-biased bullish because we expect the fair value to sell. Sounds good. And let's go all the way up, just swept and drop lower. And let's keep on dropping. This is all engineered liquidity from my eyes. As soon as it's come on, I expect the price to go bullish here, but it's dropped down and feed this liquidity and entering this fair value. What happened here? What happened here? Um, Here we got an inversion, right? Here we got an inversion, and the last series of swing closed the book, which is not something which I'm doing in GBB, but here you should consider because it's not a change the state price. So we got the change the state here, which means the last series I don't put in here, it's closed the book. And if I really get that, calling the price also invest and rebalance to that inversion plus if I plot, you can clearly identify that it should definitely be the 50% level of that. Yeah. So it's rebalanced to that equilibrium. But before I plot this, told you it's the equilibrium level. Yeah. So it's an equilibrium level. We got a good bullish reaction. So we entered. We put the stop loss at the swing low, and we expecting higher prices like this. This is my draw first confirm here, and this will be next final confirm here. So my stop is at the 50 percentage point. So let me check how it's gonna work. So far you can clearly see this inversion. So not so far. No, not but it's holding it. Okay. So this it seems bullish, so I entered. So what kind of things is missing? What kind of things I can add to validate or make this execution more like this entry more precise? Like what we can do is after this we got the inversion, we got to change the state. We drop lower, we print no it's print a drop lower that it print a good reaction accept that if it print any sort of inversion if I value inside the value if it print any sort of market maker buy model you can go for it. That's the optimal way of waiting. It's a good reaction. I just waiting for the break and the fair value creation so I can trust this swing. So you can clearly see it's go all the way up, but it's fairly close above, and there is no fair value created here. So it's very early, and the probability of this execution will not play out is not good. I don't know. It's there these days. I kind of feel quite like yeah, still people. It's okay, fine. There are people in a lot of ways. Wanted to okay, bro. That's it. This is also loss. The reason behind the loss is I'm not waiting for anything. I'm just see this bullish candle. I just enter and put the stop here and wait, expecting this to play out. But if I wait for something else, like what can I say? So it's rebalanced to the 50% level. If it swept this low one more time and give a change of state and displacement travel, yeah, that's good. Or if it print, if it print a fair value gap, change the state, something kind of continuation sense kind of some information based on the continuation I can got. But still it's a full it's a reaction, it's a good reaction accepted, but there is no fair value gap, there is no change in state, there is nothing for me to trust this. Not to trust this, I need more information. More information in the sense it should show something so good. Yes, that's an inversion, but there is no fair value gaps here. First thing. That's an inversion, there is no fair value gaps here. And if I move to higher time frame, did I get anything out of here? No. In 5 minutes, it's nothing so far. Yeah, it's a speed and go higher, and there is nothing for me. There is no fair value gaps, nothing to look for an entry. Okay. So features is something I need to backtest a lot. I have to backtest a lot. So successfully passed one account and we up decent amount in one account. That's something amazing, which I never did in this market. The core reason behind that is I put more lot, but I closed my profits very early. Like I only cashed 75 points. My core idea is to get to 75 points, not taking any kind of things. I just entered with my plan. I my risk reward ratio is so awkward because according to my model, I should put my stop here. According to my model, I should put my stop here. But that due to my lot size, my contract size, this execution is not good. At least I have to put a tight stop, but I'm not comfortable putting tight stop. So let me ch- let's it stopped me out all good. Okay, let me check what's happened for the entire day. So now I'm going to activate my account. It's gonna be $250, not a small amount. Okay. Uh, this is something so good. Um, liquidity sweep. We got that inversion, but no family gaps here. That's a negative point. And it's what happened. It's dropped down to the equilibrium level, trade higher, no break, no change in the state, no family gaps, nothing. Again, drop lower. Sweep that liquidity. It's exactly the 50 to 60. It's swept that low. We are still inside that inversion candle. That's good. So what other kind of thing needs to be done? I need to see a big displacement, change in the state, fair value gap. Then it's gonna be a valid A plus plus model, right? I like to see. I like to see what I like to see this whole line. I like to see this change the state. I like to see some fair value gaps. I like to see enter that and put the stop at this. So that's a plus model. That kind of model only valid if those kind of things not happen. Like if it's not holding, if I don't get the displacement, if I don't get the break, if I don't get the fair value gap, if I don't get the fair value gap rejections, if you are not waiting for fair value, because you don't know whether it's going to reject or it's going to tap, and there are a lot of things will happen. It's filled completely, it's filled half, it's filled tap, it's not even tap, it's breakaway. A lot of things going to happen. So you don't know what's going to happen next. All you can do is just wait. So how long I can wait? I can wait for the price to just wait. I can draw that. I can draw that quickly. So in GBPUSD, especially in the 50K account, all I need to do is just getting back to break. What should I do to getting back to break? I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just getting back to break in a very chill, peaceful, calm way. It's already past one account here, and I'm just very close to because which is just basically means one more trade. If I'm executing one more trade, I'm past account. That's it. If I'm executing one more trade, I'm past account. I'm almost 90% I'm past account. That one trade, if I get that same 75 points, that's it. If that one trade, if I get the same 75 point, that's it. No need to worry about anything. We are good. But until then, what we need to do? So until then, I need to be very careful. I don't want to risk because my 100K is fucking horrible. Like fucking horrible. Like the trade which I'm today is not work according to my plan. It's completely reversed its direction because it's the 5 minute. I know why the reasons. I know the reasons it might go higher. As per my thing, it's go higher, but I'm not closed it early. I closed it a bit later, and I lost 600 and 400, close to that. So both accounts are not in a good condition. So I need to take that account back to Beacon. That's not core idea. That's my game plan. That's my idea. That's everything what I wanted to do. Okay. Why don't I think from this perspective, though? Our perspective. So price still inside the Harley time frame, Harley Harley there. So this liquidity, like, so let's go and swap this liquidity. We got this inversion here. Why don't I go for fuck? Damn it. That's it, bro. Oh, bro, it's it. I'm so good, bro. Tunggu நான் வந்து எழுப்பலாம் வந்தோம் லேட்டா பட் ஆனா நாளைக்கு போகணுமா சரி ப்ரோ ஓகே